Well, step number 3 in this crazy procedure of becoming an underpaid taxi driver for Uber or Lyft is that you do your background check application online, and I have no criminal record, right? So it cannot be that something with me. It's basically the entire procedure is kind of like they know right away that they will not approve you online. And so I got an email today after about a week, 1 week after I did everything online, and I paid about 60 bucks Canadian, and I supplied my documents. So I received an email from Calgary Police Service saying that the Calgary Police Service requires additional processing to complete your police information check. And basically I have to go to this website and set up an appointment to attend police information check within 45 days from the date of this notification. So if I don't do that, if I don't book the appointment, my application will be discarded, and of course I'm gonna lose that 60 bucks that I already paid. And so I clicked on that link, and today is May 8th, May 8th, basically the first week of May. And the earliest I was able to book the appointment was May 21st. May 21st, so 13 days from now, 2 weeks. Basically, you know, when you click on that link, how to book an appointment, you can go by a date, like available date, and May 21st was the earliest available date. And so I booked it for some time in the afternoon, because this was I think it was like middle of the week, you know, they don't work on weekends. And so I thought it would be easier at my job to ask them to let me go earlier. And so once I did that, they sent me a confirmation saying that here's your appointment address. There's an address of the police station in near the airport in Calgary, and it says, for employment purposes, a $25 charge may be required for employment purposes. And then it says, bring valid ID, any one ID from the following list: driver's license, passport, firearms license, all this kind of stuff. And I'm guessing it's all because of they want fingerprints, because when you drive a Uber taxi, you may come into contact with what they call vulnerable population members, which is like elderly, you know, disabled, children. And so they want to make sure that you're not a pervert, that you're not a pedophile. And so basically just a check online is not gonna work. It's just like unbelievable. Just like one guy, I just read a story where a guy in the States said he cleared his net income from Uber taxi was $17,000. And so this year he stopped because it was so low income, right? And yet the amount of documentation they're required to become an Uber taxi driver is just, it's, you know, it's really funny. And I have to pay, I already paid 60 bucks. Now I have to pay $25 for employment purposes. And it may be required. So I'm pretty sure that means that it will be required for fingerprinting. So this is really, you know, ridiculous, especially compared to how much money you can make as an Uber taxi driver. We're not talking about Chicago, US, or, you know, Nashville, Tennessee. This is Calgary, Alberta, Canada, in the West. There's hardly any people over here. So anyway, but I booked it. I'm gonna do it because I want to drive a couple of hours, you know, maybe on weekends and whenever I'm let go early, because, you know, my job does not pay well enough, so I need a second job. So I'm gonna do it, but I just wanted to say, so this is the next step. Once you did that thing online, which is BS, they still want you to show up in person at a police station.